Part 1. The disease to please. Think about the last time someone asked you for a favor, and you instantly felt a heavy knot in your stomach. You knew you didn't have the time. You knew you didn't have the energy. Your mind was screaming, "Please, say no." But then, you opened your mouth, and a quiet, polite, "Yes, of course," slipped out instead. And the moment you said it, the resentment began. Why do we do this to ourselves? We are infected with the disease to please. We have been conditioned to believe that saying no makes us selfish, difficult, or unloving. We think that bending over backwards is the only way to keep our relationships intact. But here is the quiet truth that nobody tells you. A resentful yes is slowly destroying you. It drains your energy, builds silent bitterness, and turns the people you care about into sources of stress. You aren't saving the relationship, you are just losing yourself. Part 2. The myth of the wall. When we hear the word boundaries, a very specific image comes to mind. We picture aggression. We picture conflict. We imagine building a massive, thorny wall to keep people out. Because of this, the idea of setting a boundary feels exhausting. We think we have to prepare for a battle just to protect our peace. But true boundaries are not walls. They are not weapons you use against other people. A boundary is simply the distance at which I can love you and love myself at the same time. It is a gentle line drawn in the sand. It is the understanding that my energy is a finite, precious resource, and I am the only person responsible for how it gets spent. Setting a boundary doesn't require a raised voice. It doesn't require anger. The most powerful boundaries in the world are drawn with complete and utter calmness. Part 3. The Unbothered Energy. Imagine a creature sitting in a warm spring. All around it, there is noise. Other animals are splashing, chaos is happening. The world is moving at a frantic pace. But this creature just closes its eyes. It doesn't fight the chaos. It doesn't yell at the other animals to quiet down. It simply lets the noise exist outside of its personal bubble. It is the ultimate embodiment of unbothered energy. This is the secret to peaceful boundaries. We often think that setting a boundary means we have to control how other people act. You can't talk to me like that. You can't ask me for this. But you cannot control the world. People will always ask for too much. The chaos will always be there. A true boundary is an internal shift. It is the quiet realization that you don't have to absorb the chaos. You don't have to react to every emergency that isn't yours. You can sit in the center of the storm, completely untouched, and let the noise wash over you. Part 4. The kindness of a clear no. Many of us avoid setting boundaries because we feel guilty. We feel like we are letting people down. But let me ask you this. If you ask a friend to help you move, and they say yes, but they spend the entire day sighing, complaining, and secretly resenting you, is that a gift? Or is it a burden? A reluctant yes is not a kindness. It is a lie. When you learn to say no clearly and calmly, you are actually showing profound respect for the other person. You are giving them your truth. You are telling them, I value our relationship too much to lie to you, and I value myself too much to burn out. It feels uncomfortable at first. They might be disappointed. But disappointment is a temporary emotion. The trust that is built when people know your yes means yes, and your no means no, that lasts a lifetime. Part 5. 3 steps to the unbothered boundary. So, how do we build this unbothered peace? It starts with 3 tiny shifts. First, the 24-hour rule. The next time someone asks you for a commitment, never say yes immediately. Make it a habit to say, "Let me check my schedule and get back to you." Give yourself the space to breathe before you decide. Second, drop the over-explanation. You do not need to present a PowerPoint presentation to justify your no. "I can't take this on right now" is a complete sentence. And third, protect your peace unapologetically. When you draw the line, stand behind it. Do not apologize for taking care of your own mind. You cannot pour from an empty cup. And you don't need to set yourself on fire just to keep other people warm. If this message brought you a sense of relief, consider subscribing. We are building a space to reclaim our peace, one quiet boundary at a time. Until next time, stay calm and protect your space.